It's gonna be a mukbang.
Yes, sir.
Wings and fries from A&D Wings.
You know.
And today I got a special guest. Never been on this channel before, but
First time.
you should just say your name.
Stanley. That's my name.
Okay.
At stan.xbi. That's my Instagram. Follow me.
We just finished like our first year of college or whatever, so we're gonna be talking about first year of college review, ups and downs to like college. So me, this last school year I went to UCF. As you can see, Jit went to USF.
I went to USF,
Mm-hmm.
but really not for the whole school year, because I started spring semester.
And I've been in that bitch since last summer.
Mm-hmm.
So summer 2018,
Mm-hmm.
I started at UCF. So I did like technically 3 semesters in that bit. And it was hell. I wanted to come home. I said, fuck summer courses again over there. I'm going home.
Gotcha.
So he missed football season, I didn't.
Mm-hmm.
He got to do basketball season, so that's good.
I did go to about couple basketball games, but we'll get to that.
And then, I don't know, you missed homecoming, right?
Mm-hmm.
Homecoming. Right, so in the summer, it's not a lot of people. It's usually just like freshmen. And I had 2 courses. It was pretty chill. It was hot as hell. I started work over there in the summer too, so that kept me busy. It was only 6 weeks, 6-7 weeks. And then I got to go back home for 2 weeks before I started fall. And then in the fall, I had like 4 courses. Cause you know, to be a full-time student, you gotta have like 12 credit hours, shit like that. Those was pretty chill. I made all A's and 1B, so I made the dean's list. Pretty cool. And I had fun with some friends. Football season, I went to all the games. But the games was boring as hell because they always blew the competition out the water. So, and the games is like 4-5 hours long. I swear, bro, you fall asleep in that bitch. It don't matter how loud it is.
Right.
But it don't matter how loud it is in the stadium, bro. You could fall asleep at them football games. And I'm like, hell no. But, in the spring, ooh, I was already tired, boy. I was tired as hell. It got hot outside. We went through the winter and then it got warm. And basketball season was going on that time. UCF had a pretty good basketball team. The guys, at least, almost beat Duke. You know, they cheated.
They did almost beat Duke.
Zion did some crazy shit at the end.
Yeah, I was at USF for basketball season 2. I didn't go to too many games. I only try to go to the exciting ones, you know, like USF, UCF, other games like that. But most of the time, I worked too, so, and I only worked night shift, so if there was a game and I had work, it's going to work. All right, so we did, well, he did kind of compile a list of things we're going to talk about. So, the first one was freshman year review of college. I mean, Francis already did his. I'll do my freshman semester of college, I guess. USF, it wasn't that bad. I'm not gonna lie, I made a lot of friends, met a lot of homies. We'll get to that, but you know, it was like, I think the transition was pretty smooth. The school does a good job of that. And if you really want to make friends, bro, you can make friends. It's not that hard, you know. Academics was a little I was fucking up a little bit, but hey.
A little bit of busting.
So, first topic, get into class. Francis, if you want to go ahead, go first.
I mean, I walked because I lived on campus. It was hot as fuck. Some days it rained, and I had to go to class. Some days I had to line bike because the nigga already late, but it was like a quiz that day in the morning, so the nigga had to line bike at time.
Had to.
It was a solid 15-minute walk, speed walk too, to my classes. It would be like 9 in the morning. Some was in the afternoon. The gap was pretty big and nigga was tired. My bedtime was usually 2 to 3 a.m. I ain't even studying. I don't even know what I'm doing up. Like, I was always able to wake up around 7, 8, 9. My body was adjusted. You know, we had to on that grind. So, yeah, that's pretty much how I get to class.
Me, I was doing the same thing. I had a car up in college. I had the R permit, so that's for residence halls only, bro. So it's only in front of residence hall. So driving to class, at least at the beginning of the school year, that was a no-go. So I used to just walk. I fucking hate walking, bro. I bought a skateboard from the pod market using my dining dollars. And I don't know, sometimes I'd be like, damn, I regret spending all those dining dollars. Cause it was like 161 dining dollars. That's a lot. I only had 300. But I bought my skateboard. And mind you, I didn't even know how to skate at the time. So I was just like, fuck that shit, I'm gonna learn. Cause I bought this shit. So after busting my ass a couple times, I learned how to ride it. And I don't even use it to go everywhere for real. Cause I don't know, sometimes I feel like it's the same speed and I just get to class sweatier. I don't know, that might just be me though. But yeah, that's how I got to class.
Oh, he was talking about dining dollars. So my school had dining dollars, but we can only use it on food, you know? He talking about he bought a skateboard with it. That's different. With my meal plan, I got a 100 dining dollars to use like wherever like restaurants on campus pretty much. So I could use it every day at Chick-fil-A pretty much. Also, I had this like $6.50 value swipe that I could use like every day anywhere on campus pretty much. So I mean, first semester I used to go to Cafe Bustelo and use it. Second semester it was more Chick-fil-A and Pollo Tropical that I used it. So I could get something up to $6.50 worth for free every day. That was pretty dope.
I was thinking $100 is not that much. I had 300 for one semester. And I still ran through all of them.
Bro, I like,
before the semester ended.
I still have $30 because it replenished every semester. So I got, and then it carried over too from fall to spring.
Okay.
So I had like 140 starting the spring semester, and then by the ending of it, like 2 days before the semester was over, I had like $30 left. So I try to use as much of it. And then it was on the same day I moved out, so it was like a lot of stuff was closing. It was like Tuesday.
I'm feeling this shit, bro.
Damn, this nigga is almost done.
You have to slam some of your shit.
No, I'm taking my time. These sweet tangas is good. But what's the next topic?
Next topic is parties. What's the party life like? Go ahead.
All right. There was parties and then there was like clubbing. So he already told me about his clubs that he got down there, and they all dope as fuck. None of ours compare, but like there is one place called Guilt that be having like a whole bunch of concerts. Like they be having like real deal people. I'm pretty sure Kodak was there one time.
That's crazy.
I know the baby, he posted on his Instagram or something that he going to Orlando and the after parties at Guilt. And that was like yesterday or 2 days ago. So I was like, oh shit, they got the baby out that bit. I know Young Thug performed there. I think Migos, City Girls. It was pretty dope. And then there's like two or three real close to UCF. That's alright. And there's a couple downtown, but I ain't never go. I always had work on the weekends pretty much, so I never go to those clubs. And then parties. I went to a couple. It was mostly like nigga parties, like frats and sororities. That's like the black frats and sorority shits. And their parties, so it was mostly like, you know, the usual, I guess. I don't know. They was pretty chill. I mean, there was Caribbean parties too, and them bitches was turned.
So yeah, Prince already mentioned, it's really just like clubbing and then actual parties. So like most of the clubs for Tampa, for USF, is like Ybor City. Well, that's what the big ones are. So we got the Ritz over there, Prana, Honey Pot. I don't know. Those are kind of the real ones that I hear people going to. Like if you're under 18.
What is Honey Pot? Under 18?
Yeah, or no, not under 18.
What?
Under
No.
21. 18, but under 21.
Honey Pop.
Yeah, honey pot. So, but like, there are lots of places for 21 people. But obviously, I'm not 21, so I don't really look into those. And there's also another club, like the Study. You know, that one's like it's pretty popular just because of how close it is to USF, the Study and CEBs. But I don't know, there's a very specific crowd, and like if you go to USF, you know what I'm talking about. So I don't be like going to those too often. But if you're lit before, then shit, it'd be a good time. I ain't even gonna count. And on the party side, I've been to like a couple house parties, but like they're not like really a house party. It's like an apartment, you know. And like I don't know, I've never been to like a super thick, super lit house party like the ones you've seen in the movies or anything like that. You know, it's kind of just like you just gotta be there, I guess. They're not that cool though. Clubbing can be fun though. Clubbing can be fun,
but not the house parties.
Well, the house parties that I've seen, no.
Damn. What's the next category?
Oh shit, yeah. Duh.
I'm not gonna lie. I went to my friends from work. They had a Christmas party, but I was out before even the AMs, bro. I was gone. Went to sleep night by like 11:50. In like 2 hours of being there, right? So, I mean, you know, I missed out because, you know, others stayed up until like 4 or 5 in the freaking morning.
Oh.
I was knocked out.
So the next one is gonna be like the difficulty of the classes. So I'll go first, I guess. I was there for 1 semester, and honestly, I can say like the classes are not as hard as you think. But I mean, I guess that's like that might be a little biased, right? I don't know.
Hold on.
But
Well, go on. Yeah.
like in my opinion, I feel like if you just like actually study, give yourself a couple hours of the day to sit down, you know, and look over material. If you go to class all the time, and you'll be straight. Because that's what I was doing at the beginning of the semester, and I was doing good. But then of course, like every school year, niggas just got lazy. And as soon as you get lazy, bro, them grades, they just start to slip. You know what I mean? As soon as you say, nah, I don't feel like doing homework no more, they slip. But like some professors, the hard ones, like for my chem class, for my math class, there are methods built into the course to make it so that it's like easier for you to pass. Like for my math class, you get 2 attempts per exam, you know? So you go in for the first attempt on the Smart Lab. If you get a grade you don't like, you can literally reschedule a second attempt, you know? And it's not like back to back. You can go back, review the material that was on the test, and then get better the second time. For my chem class, the class is already curved, so to get an A, all you have to do is get an 85%, and it's curved to an A. So yeah, that's built into the course. You know, the lectures are pretty good. There's notes online. There's study guides before every test that you can look over and stuff like that. So yeah, those are pretty good too. If you just study, go to class and everything. But yeah, it's really just how you apply yourself. And I feel like if you apply yourself, you'll be straight.
Y'all heard how he said you could take 2 attempts on each test? That wasn't the case for me. Hell no. Nigga, 1 attempt and that's it. For my math class, we took 3 tests. Test 1, 2, and 3. 2 of them was kept, 1 of them was dropped, and then we took a final. So the 2 tests was worth 50% of our grade. The final was worth 25%. If your final average is higher than your 2 test average, that final replaces your whole test, and it'll be worth 75% of your grade.
That's kind of good.
And then homework. Was that programming that I don't know if you used it too, but the math, do we have the same math programming? Like
Pearson, my lab?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, bro, what the fuck? I've never took Math Excel back in high school.
Really collecting
but was it like the same?
Mm-hmm. I did Math Excel in high school.
Like, was Pearson thing like Math Excel?
Yeah, like literally exactly the same.
So yeah, like if you're taking Math Excel, like you should be straight for college, at least for like the first few math classes. My chem class, Chem 2 was curved, Chem 1 wasn't. But it was different professors. And like the curving was way different. Like Chem 1 wasn't that hard. Then so a 90 to a 100 was an A. Chem 2, it was curved to an 88 to a 100 is an A. This nigga dropped like 4 quizzes out of 9, no tests, and we took like 4 of them. And then the final was hard as fuck. The final was hard.
Dangerous.
And it was like, it was probably curved like 5 points. And it wasn't his test. It was some state national junk. I don't know. But it was from like higher up. And that junk was hard. Like, we got 3 hours to do it, 50 questions. But it was like, I took all 3 hours.
That's great.
And that shit was in 7 a.m. too. That shit was, what the heck. My other classes were straight. Most of the stuff, like, it'll be like online coursework. So really we show up to class just for attendance because I don't even pay attention to anything. I just sat there and then like they did like a polling iClicker thing to take attendance. Like they'll give questions and then you gotta answer and then that's your attendance. Pretty much, yeah, everything was done on computer, tests and quizzes for like almost all my classes. My chem class, it was in person, but my math was online. We took it at a math lab. We also had to go there for tutoring.
Or
like,
to do quizzes.
I had to do like 1 hour a week in that bit. And then I had to, take quizzes there. Some would be at home. Some would be like, let you take it at home. And then, because it'll be like a test next week. So, you don't got to stress about. But like, ooh.
It's really the same for me too.
It's about the same at all colleges pretty much. At least the prereqs. Oh, I took English course. It wasn't that bad. Hell no, nigga got a C in that, bro. English was not the one for me. I ain't even like. I thought I could slack in that class. Like a lot of us in that class was foreign, like not even born in this country. I was like, what the heck? That's crazy. Like one dude told me like in his country he had to serve in the military. The classes are straight for the most part. It will get harder though.
Next topic is gonna be sporting events, but like we kind of already went over that.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna just skip that one. Friends.
Oh, hold on. Did y'all have like intramural sports?
Yeah, we had
field and stuff. Yes, bro. They had IM Sports and that shit was terrible.
Wait, you didn't have that?
No, I had it.
Oh yeah, okay.
I played flag football a little. I had class around the time we had games, bro. So I ain't even got to.
Oh, cause your night class?
Yeah, that one history night class. And I was like, damn, cause the games we lost, I was close, bro. We would have. What? No competition. I'm good. I'm a good corner. No, I could lock you down face side. But yeah, that was like sports. We're going.
All right, so friends, relationships. Well, I fuck with USF because I made hella friends, and like not hella friends, but I made good friends, good relationships. I fuck with all the people that I met, which is great. Cause I already said I haven't been in drama. I met my girlfriend, so.
This nigga got a girlfriend.
So. Hey, but yeah, USF did that for me. And like, especially if you live where I live, it's kind of hard for you not to make friends because like, there's like a common area that everyone lives at, and there's always just some people hanging out there. If you get a good pod, so that's cool too.
A good pod. Okay.
Yeah.
But me, I met a lot of friends, a lot of new people, and like met them various places, some parties, some in class, some like just events around campus. There was only like a few though that I've met. I made friends that like I actually do stuff off campus with, and like those were the close ones. Everybody else is mostly like mutual, like I don't know.
Yeah, like people you say what's up. Yeah.
Say what's up when you cross them.
That's it.
People that's on my channel, pretty good friends. I've done stuff with them outside of like school and stuff. That's another thing. Some people meet like a real good friend in college, and then they're willing to drive them back to their hometown. But like, there's niggas in high school, and like the city ain't that. It's not hundreds of miles away to somebody's house, but like there'll be people in high school and they won't even like bother to visit at your crib over in town. But niggas is willing to drive, you know,
miles out the way
after college and bring somebody they just met 4 or 8 months ago back to the crib. I mean, that's pretty dope. That's like how college is like. You could create quick bonds in college, bro.
And they strong too, bro. Because think
like,
about it, you're all adults. These are probably people you know for the rest of your life. Right.
Probably. And it's like the stuff y'all could do in college, like shows loyalty and bond, real quick.
It's good stuff, man.
Bro, this man is finished with his food, bro.
I low-key am, bro.
I got 1 wing out of 6, and then a couple of fries left.
If y'all see in my plate, I got 1 wing and 2 fries. 3.
Bro, I'm chilling.
I can count them on 1 hand, 3 fries. So, next one's gonna be specifics for each school. I ain't gonna lie to you, I don't even know if I'm qualified enough to talk about the specifics for each school, just because I've been there for such a short amount of time.
Only 4 months, man.
Yeah.
Alright, well, let me say something. I mean, they tell you this, like, they were telling us this since high school. Like, Spirit Splash, we had this thing where a big-ass pond in front of, like, the library in Milliken Hall, which is, like, where the president be at for his job. Big-ass pond that you can only get in once a year, but, like, I've seen people running that bit on videos and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Spirit Splash, it was during homecoming. It's where we throw ducks that's, like, real rare, that some people are even willing to sell online for a couple $100. It's where they throw ducks. Everybody could like get into the pond, and then the football team and like some cheerleaders and stuff like that throw ducks. That's like one specific we got. Like, I don't know, they said it's been recognized nationally. So, our sports teams is pretty good, at least football and basketball. And then I've seen the baseball team beat the Gators and Florida State. Florida and Florida State in baseball. So, but baseball could go either way. But I think that's pretty. You know, we're a threat out there. All right, so parking, we got like the most students in any university, bro. We have 70,000 students. I mean, not all come on campus. Some of them is online classes, people. But like, there is not enough housing on campus and not enough parking, like for cars.
It's like every university.
And like, niggas be showing up to class late, or not on time, or not at all, because they can't find a spot. And I'll be like, damn, because I'm living off campus next year, because it's, like I said, it's not a lot of housing on campus. Like, most of it is for freshmen, and if you're lucky, you could get in the towers. After that, it's off campus down the street, and then you got to take a bus to get to campus. Or you could drive. And I'm like, they need to tighten up on that. They need to build something. They building a hotel on campus, but not more parking? Like, a parking garage? Come on.
We got like, I don't know, 40,000 students maybe. Pretty big. But like, yeah, a lot of people live off campus, a lot of people live on campus. I stay on campus. And I'm going to stay on campus again for the next school year, because I don't know, I just feel like it's so much less stress you gotta worry about. You don't gotta worry about driving to school every day, you know. You don't gotta worry about like parking, like what he said. And I don't know, convenience is like a real big thing to me, for at least for now. So, again, I'm gonna just stay on campus. But definitely not for, I don't know, junior or 3rd, 4th year. I don't think I'll be staying on campus, because that money does add up.
Oh, I got a question.
You gotta pay for convenience.
Yeah. Are you more of a wings or a drums
kind
of guy?
I'm
I'm more of a drums. Niggas talking about wings. I'm like,
flats.
well, yeah, the flats.
The flats.
Yeah, I think that's what they call it.
Yeah.
Fucking flats. Right? It speaks for itself. No meat, it's a flat. Like, come on now. A drum is
I
a
ain't
big
even
ass.
gonna lie. Sometimes I be having a good ass flat.
Look at this. That ain't a right dunk,
But
bro.
look, I don't like the.
When you got that, look what he got. Check it out. He got the drum, right?
Yeah.
It's big and bulky around the side. You could get a lot of
Yeah,
drip.
but I don't like the bulkiness, dog. Like the. I
That's
don't
more
really fuck
meat.
with that, dog. That hard ass meat. If you know what I'm talking about, bro. Like the hard meat that be pointing. I don't like eating that shit, dog.
Bro, I'll be tearing my chicken up, boy. Niggas know. Niggas that know me and eating wings around me, they know I'll be tearing this shit up, boy. I'll be having the damn bone showing, baby. What the fuck? But, I'm more of a drums. I guess he's more of a flats. What was the next question? The next topic?
Next topic is gonna be dorming lifestyle. I already just said it. We brushed on it, I guess. I stayed in Juniper Poplar at USF. It's on-campus housing, and honestly, bro, it's good. Like, I really can't complain about anything. I guess I can complain about the laundry, but everything else is pretty good. We have a dining hall like right there at the bottom floor, so I can just get up out of bed, brush my teeth, and go eat like right down there. Don't have to change or whatever. I don't gotta leave the building. It's right there, and it's a good dining hall too. You know, it's suite style. You know, 4 people, 2 in each room. We share a bathroom. And if you know your roommates and your suite mates, it's really chill as fuck. You know, people I'm living with for the next semester, like those are my homies. You know, so it's gonna be chill. You can set up the room however you want. You know, you can like if you want to, you can squeeze a futon in there. Probably, I don't know. But it's just better that way. So yeah, the dorms was nice for me. The dorms treated me well.
I guess, bro. I'll say one thing. I stayed in Hercules. The way it was set up, it was in the summer. I stayed in Nike, which is like literally identical to Hercules, and they're across from each other. And then they got in the back of both of those is Neptune. Everybody gets their own room, and then they all share one bathroom. So really, it's like a hallway, 4 doors, well 5, including the bathroom. It's no walking space really for like a common area.
Damn, we had a common area.
Like me, I stayed in almost what he stayed in. 2 people each room, all share a bathroom, but I didn't have a common area either.
That's tough.
I mean, it was like a decent sized hallway looking thing.
The common area, it was nice. It was like a TV, and then a couch, some chairs, a table, you know. And like if your pod was cool, like if your whole pod was cool, there'd always be people out in the common area. You could hook up PlayStations, Nintendo Switches, like shit was nice. You can have game night, play cards, whatever type of shit.
Yeah. Oh. I mean, there was a common area each floor, like a place with like a sink, TV, some furniture, couches, table, that like everybody could meet at. We had floor meetings in there. That's all I knew. Everything else was like a walking. I had to walk to the dining hall, walk to the mailboxes. Don't y'all got mailboxes in the same building?
Yeah. Our mail is like, well, but it's not like that for every dorm. That's what I'm saying. Like JP is like real, like a lot of functionality because your mail is literally on the bottom floor. There's a 24-hour desk on the bottom floor. You know, there's printing on the bottom floor. You don't gotta go to the library. There's 2 printers, mad vending machines, or laundries in the same building. I guess it's like for every dorm maybe.
I had to walk for laundry. I had to walk for everything,
yeah,
bro.
That's crazy.
There was no printing room. There was no mailbox room, and no, not the way my building was set up. I know Neptune had like a little market at the bottom of one of their buildings. That was pretty much it for our area. Had to walk everywhere else. In the same Nike and Hercules, they also had apartment style. So everybody gets their own room, 2 sinks, 2 bathrooms. So it's like a 4x2. And then they got a common area and a kitchen. So that's what they had in the apartment style. I mean, it's like an apartment. Oh yeah, and then we had like the towers. 4 of those buildings, that's where all the athletes stay. And like, it was like 7 feet tall. Most of them were 4x2, so 4 separate bedrooms, 2 bathrooms that they share, and then a kitchen and nook. And then there was one, I think there was like 1 or 4 4x4s on each floor. I don't know. I had one friend staying in that. And like, a lot of international students would stay there too. Like out of state and like out of country. Everything in Orlando is so much more expensive, bro. I feel like, I mean, everywhere off campus is at least $700.
No,
and something dollars a month. It's better to get a house. It's cheaper instead of like staying in campus. Cause like they own some of the apartments off campus. But yeah, what's next?
That's it.
That's it, bro.
That's what I'm talking.
Oh,
I had activities.
with activities, we also had every year they give free tickets. 12,000.
Oh, yeah.
They gave 12,000 tickets this last year. This last school year. Free tickets to Universal's Islands of Adventure. We only got to go to one out of the two parts of the thing. So it will be open from 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. to just pretty much UCS students and like a couple friends. They gave 2,000. They let you buy 2,000 up to 2,000 worth. They were selling that much at the park, and then 10,000 on campus in like pickup lines and stuff. And if you could reserve one online, then that was good too. But like that shit was damn near impossible. It was like getting a pair of J's, but it was damn near impossible. The website crashed, and it was just chaos. But that's another specific that we had. That was pretty dope.
We had like bull stock in the spring semester, so that was basically just like a concert, you know.
I'm dead. Who was at the concert?
I guess like the biggest. Oh, we had a
Y'all had Sage the Gemini.
303 AJR. Just a bunch of like, I don't know. It wasn't like that really.
Bro, I had LMA perform during homecoming. It was her, and then the main event was ASAP Ferg, big sorry ass, bro. That man is a hoe.
Ray Shermer.
Ray Shermer came?
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope. Migos came, but that cost money.
Ah.
What I was saying, the homecoming thing was free if you got a ticket.
Mm-hmm.
But everybody was turned for LMA. They was excited, but when ASAP Ferg came out, he just wanted to fuck on all the women in the crowd, bro. This man going crowd to crowd, side to side, freaking. Shit was doing the most, bro. Jit music wasn't even all that. Like nigga playing unknown shit until he got to that one hit wonder that he had at the end. Nigga, please. Made in Tokyo came, Jordan Lucas came, and then somebody else, I don't know. They came to a concert that we was having in the spring semester, and it was free. All you had to do was get tickets. I mean, the tickets were limited though. I am dead.
What?
You ready to take a nap now, huh?
Boy, I'm about to kill.
This nigga is ate his food. Ate his food. That nigga full. He ready to go to sleep. It's like
Nah, I already slept.
it's almost 3. Niggas want to take a nap. But you value your sleep so much when you get older. As a kid, you don't give a fuck. You'll stay up all night.
What?
But as you get older, bro, sleep ain't never been. What? Sleep
I
is a
love that
motherfucking
shit, bro.
blessing.
I love that shit.
Oh
dog.
my god. Bro, sleep is like, bro, I be ready to jump in the bed. Boy, sleep gets valued way more in your life. A lot of things that you ain't value as a kid, you value when you're grown. And it's like the total opposite. It's crazy. Like, that's crazy how life works. That's pretty good though. Oh. I don't go to UCF no more. I go to FSCJ. I go to motherfucking FSCJ, big. Go Blue Waves. Glad.
This is
Go Blue.
for that.
Go Blue Waves. Okay. But stay tuned. I have a course on the Navy base here, which I live like 5 minutes away. They offer freaking courses to a whole bunch of colleges, and one of them is FSCJ. So I'm gonna be going to Navy College too, bitch. Stay tuned. I'm gonna put that bit in the put it in a video. But I start school tomorrow. I got a haircut today. I don't know if you can see it. So I start class tomorrow. I got 2 classes. We're gonna see how they go. But a nigga need to find a job. Need to find a job because I gotta get money. I'm having job withdrawals, if that makes any sense.
No, I know exactly what that is.
Like you just sitting around like a fat ass couch potato. Niggas need to be on their feet moving, getting that money on the grind.
This is
you know
my
what I'm saying?
second week without a job because I'm transferring jobs right now. And it's tough, man. It's
On
gonna
the
be a long
grind.
week. I have to go to my job tomorrow actually to get back on the schedule.
Cool.
No, I gotta start, and I start classes 2 online, starting that next week. So
Oh, yeah.
Hopefully that don't take up too much of my time because I'm planning to work full time. Got to.
During those tailgatings for football, bro, niggas is drunk and turned. I mean, the police is out there, but they don't give a fuck.
They really don't.
They don't give a. But they don't scan no IDs and none shit like that. They just will break up a fight if something like that happened. Like,
They really just
there was one game. It was against FAU, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The black people got like a section with, like under the trees in the shade. That's good though, nigga. It'd be hot out there. But, I mean, FAU fans was like close to like one of the fraternities, one of the black fraternities little section, and then they like a certain song came out, I don't know which one. They got a whole bunch like Wipe Me Down, you know that. One of the songs came on, and then they started doing their little like stroll or whatever, and then a white dude that was grilling at FAU asked me, he was like, bro, why don't you jump in? I said, hold on now.
You don't get it.
Hold on now. Doesn't work like that, my nigga. I'm gonna get jumped.
Jump your ass,
What the fuck? No. I ain't have time to sit there and explain shit. I'm gonna just be like, no, I don't dance.
Face ass.
That's gonna be all. That's
Hey,
Jeezy with another video.
featuring Stan. Got you.
Yeah, I got my dog Stan. Came back from college, chilling in the Ville for 4 months. Like, comment, subscribe,
all that.
share this
Stay
video.
tuned. Alright, well, that's it. It's a wrap. Signing out. Straight like that.
See y'all boys in another one.
I don't get it.
Oh, it is recording.
You're so stupid.
Nigga, what? Did you press it?
I didn't press it. You got the phone the whole time.
Bro. Damn, what the fuck?
That's way better, yeah.
Damn, I did that.
Alright, so new video. Hey, this is the bloopers. Hurry the fuck up, bro. I'm trying to eat this shit, dog. I'm sorry, you gonna have to cut. You got sauce on your thing, dog.
Damn, I need a napkin.